Hi, this is Micah from OH, and you're watching Indie Vision Music Presents.
First day of tour with Falling in Reverse, and what was the other band?
Skip the Foreplay.
Skip the Foreplay. You guys stoked about this tour?
Yes, definitely.
Hey guys, welcome to Indie Vision Music Presents. This is Keith, and I'm here at the Glass House in Pomona. I'm also here with Micah from OH. How you doing, Micah?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing all right. Now, Children of Fire came out last September, I believe September 27th, officially. Comparing the studio and the writing time with that album, how does it compare with When I Am God and Son of the Morning?
Oh, wow. Well, it was more similar to Son of the Morning. When I Am God was kind of written over a year. And then Son of the Morning, where we toured so heavily after When I Am God was released that we didn't really have much time to write. So we had 2 months off, that's when we wrote the record. And then we went straight into the studio. Similar story with Children of Fire. We had about 1 month off to write the record, and then went in and I wrote all the lyrics in the first 2 weeks that we were in, all the lyrics and vocals in the first 2 weeks that we were in the studio.
The theme of Children of Fire can be considered maybe a little controversial, and especially with the Christian community. What do you have to say about that?
It's supposed to be. Son of the Morning was more of a record written kind of to empower Christians and you know, give them something to give them, or be something to give them strength, hopefully. And Children of Fire is more something to relate to non-believers and atheists and everything, and just people questioning, or and to kind of reach out and show that I have all the same, like I struggle with the same questions and everything. There's literally almost nothing that separates us. It's just the choice to believe, really, and that out of metaphor is kind of conceptually what the record's about.
When you were writing Children of Fire, obviously you had this kind of cooking in your mind. What kind of concept, like, in your mind did you have? Like, was there something that kind of intrigued you into writing something like Children of Fire, or was it just something that just came to you and you just put it down?
Well, I knew after we finished Son of the Morning that I wanted to. I felt like we needed to do one more album in this concept. Like there needed to be a follow-up to Son of the Morning conceptually. But then I was like immediately thinking, where do you go with the final battle between God and Satan? You know, and over like the album cycle and the touring year, I just kind of kicked a bunch of ideas around, and soon enough, like, things started sticking here and there, and I kind of got a skeleton of this concept, and really like we said in that AP interview, like the second we got to the studio is when I really started to hammer it out. But kind of had the storyline in mind, where I knew I wanted to portray a world without God, and portray a world without any like moral standard, like no reward of heaven, no fear of hell. Like basically, if you took all that away, who would still be good people? You know, like would there still be good people? Like, why do you do what you do? You know, why are you who you are? And like, do you even know? You know, and I would just focus on one song, and then after that song was done, I'd be like, okay, so where does it go after this? All right, she's gonna meet this person, you know, or you know, he's gonna do this, you know, and then all right, let's write a song about that. And then finally, when I got to the last song, it was like, oh, right, there's a story there. That's cool. You know,
When I Am God kind of has a different vocal style. You're a little more, little less punctual on the beat, a little more flowy. But Son of the Morning, it was bah, bah, like every beat, the scream was like hit hard. And Son of the Morning kind of goes back a little bit to the When I'm God.
Children of Fire.
Or with Children of Fire, yeah. Children of Fire kind of goes back to When I'm God, but it still has that Son of the Morning feel. Do you think there's something to that?
That was definitely like thought out. You know, that was I had listened to When I'm God a few more times and everything, and then just from getting really comfortable with the Son of the Morning songs, since we wrote that album so fast, and just pounded it out, and then like I was literally like writing lyrics, but like in the tracking booth, like right before I tracked them and stuff. So I never really had time to feel out the lines and everything. And so after that tour cycle and album cycle, I got to feel out the songs, and I was like, man, I would have done that differently. I would have done this differently. I wanted to do this here. So I had that in mind going into Children of Fire, where I wanted to finish all the lyrics completely before I started tracking it all. And I also, like, while I was writing, I would really like I would think about that and everything. And I don't know, I wanted to just kind of, like you said, like bring back the original sound a little bit while adding in like an improved range, I guess.
Sweet. Yeah. I was hoping it wasn't just me. Children of Fire, you constantly repeated I saw God die. As a Christian, I mean, not a lot of Christians will probably read into that and be like, oh well, this guy's, you know, he's being an atheist, but obviously you're not. When you had to say that though, was there kind of like a little bit of a sense of conviction in it, even though you knew why you were doing it?
There was, but I kind of took that as like that was what was needed to say, you know, and everything. It was the same feeling as whenever we did Son of the Morning, and you know, it's basically like it's completely voiced by Satan, you know, and it's calling God out and like damning his son for stealing his light and everything. And you know, it's interesting going into that stuff and like from my perspective, trying to like portray it accurately. And that was one thing with this new album that was with Children of Fire that was really fun and interesting and educational for myself, was like putting myself in that position and then writing from like a person who doesn't believe, and basically using all the questions that I had and just voicing them and getting them out, and actually got them to the surface, stuff that I didn't even know was like laying in there for me, and I got to address them with God, and ultimately just brought me closer to Him. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like after I wrote that song and after I recorded it, I was ready, because the first half of the album was super dark. So by the time we finally got to like Chewing the Stitch, I was like, it was refreshing. Because I was like, you know, that's the first song that's really like the character in the story embracing God, you know. But like I said, I wanted to accurately portray what would be going on if all this stuff happened. You know, I wanted to put the best picture there as I could.
Good. It's good. Last question. How does it feel to be on the last Haste the Day record?
Oh, it's amazing. It's an honor.
Especially because Attack of the Wolf, I think that's their best.
Really?
But I'm partial to Scott, but whatever. Yeah. But yeah, how's it feel?
Oh man, I love it. Haste the Day and The Chariot and Greeley Estates probably our three best friend bands, and we've done numerous tours with them and everything, and just like Steven and I, we text all the time, call each other, and we're both big fans of each other's work, and so just to get together and collab with him was awesome, and all the other guys, like, it was an honor for sure.
That's really cool. Superman, thank you. Thank you. Clark Kent. Hey guys, thank you for watching us on Indie Vision Music Presents with OH Sleeper. If you guys want to follow us, you can follow us on Twitter at IV Music. You can follow me at Keith Settles. You can follow my friend Mitch at Mitch IVM. You can also follow OH Sleeper at We Are OH Sleeper. And anything else you want to say before we cut this off?
No, just come out to the show and have fun.
All right, that's it. Thank you guys.